Hello everyone, it's Kay here with another Friday freebie from Scrimpingmommy. Now this one has proved within the group to be so well received. So many people that don't usually share projects have jumped on the bandwagon and given this little project their best shot, and some of the results have been absolutely fantastic. It's a single page digital, as you can see, 3 rows of little oblongs, some miniature little tags, and then 2 covers for miniature books. This is the inside and this is the outside cover just here, and it is gorgeous. Amanda does a really comprehensive tutorial on how to make them. So she's provided the free digital, she's done a wonderful tutorial to show you how to put the little miniature book together, which can then go on to be templates for other little miniature books. You know, that this is not a one-dimensional thing by any means. You can change it up, use different papers, use the templates and decorate to your heart's content, and you know, just make it your own. It's a small enough project for it to be not intimidating at all. So if you are someone who to date hasn't made journals or done too much of this kind of thing, then it's a great place to start. And within the group, Amanda is holding a little competition, I think I can call it that. I didn't read I can't remember what I read. It's one of those things, but I think it might be a best miniature book scenario from group members. This is also going to be available on the Ko-fi site, which Amanda is the designer of, and again for a nominal price. Were you not to be a member of the group, then it's yours. I'll just pull that out of the way so you can see just how wonderful these little books come out. Excuse my hands, I'm covered in ink and glue and all sorts here. I haven't done a closure on mine. What I'm planning to do is weight it overnight, let the fibres within the card and paper settle, and I'm hoping that that will be enough to keep the little booklet as is. If it doesn't work out to be very satisfactory, then I can always pop a tiny little belly band around the little miniature booklet. But the idea is that it is a book and you can open it up and enjoy what's inside. So this is the front cover, very delicate, very tiny. I've added a little bit of stickles, as I always do. The side, the back spine, I've put a tiny little grommet in there to hold a little light bulb pin with a couple of beads on. Sadly I didn't have the blue, but I think it looks all right anyway. And then this is the back of the little booklet, and because by virtue of how the print has been made, you've got light and dark shading throughout and this kind of marble effect within the sheet, so you don't have to worry unduly if you like things quite plain. You don't have to ink up and add anything else to it. So when you open it up, it opens like so. I've got to add a little bit more glue, I think, into that little bit there. It's just not quite holding the way I would like it to, but then you've got to have a little bit of room there for it to work. So this is the first page, and I have some tiny little miniature stamps, and I've just utilised those here and there. And then you turn the page, and there I've made a tiny little pocket with one of the little tags in it, which I've backed on card. As you can see, again, a teeny weeny bit of stickles just to add a little bit of glam to it. Not that it needs it because it's already very, very pretty, as you can see. And then you open it up and there are 2 free pages which you could add other things to if you wanted to. Another page, another tag. And all I've done to make the little pockets is sacrificed some of the pages, cut them on the diagonal and made little faux pockets out of them to house the tags, so it works really, really well. 2 plain pages with stamping. Another little, oh, I've got glitter there as always. Another of the little tags, and there are 6 of these. They are all different and really, really lovely. So it really does look as though you've spent a great deal of time making a really beautiful little miniature book, when in actuality they are not hard to do at all. Once you understand your folds and you get the glue situation right. Another plain page, another tag. I've tended to put these all on the same size because I didn't want it to get too bulky, so I figured if I put all the little pockets on the same facing page, by the time it's weighted down it should all sit quite nicely together. Another blank page, then another. There are 6 of these, as I've already said, but I only actually used 5 of them. They are absolutely gorgeous and the detail in them is really, really lovely. And then finally the back page and the cover. So that is this wonderful little freebie. And as I've already said, should you have other little bits of leftover kit and so on, you can use the free page as a template to work out your pages, and then perhaps find other little bits and pieces to put into pockets to make it work to whatever theme you'd like to use. I have suggested to Amanda that maybe we could have a little library of them because I think they're awfully sweet. And it doesn't hurt to have things like this in your stash, just to add to little bits and pieces along the way. So as always, thank you very, very much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing this little miniature book to you, and I hope as always you've been inspired and feel that you'd like to give it a go, because it really is a lovely little project to work on. Thank you so much. Take care everyone. Happy crafting.